We're on Siesta Key on the Gulf Coast of Florida near Sarasota Springs. This is the main road along the key. It's a pretty busy 3-lane road with shoulders that we think might be official bike lanes. They're not marked or signed. And an interesting sidewalk with basically no curb from at grade or flat level with the road. Some places there's a ½ inch or an inch. Fair amount of walkers, recreation cycling, some commuting cycling. It's about 9 in the morning on a Sunday, and this road, we've seen it a lot busier in the last couple of days. Flows fairly well as a 3-lane. It really shows the benefits of a 3-lane. If this is a 4-lane road, there'd likely be a lot of injury crashes, and the flow would be very much stop and go. With this 3-lane, you have 1 lane pretty smooth. People can take their right turns out of driveways and side streets. Left turns can be done from the middle lane. We did come across a cyclist that was hit a few days ago. There's so many driveways and side streets, and there's a lot of tourists and even older drivers. So this is a challenge with this community, like a lot of communities where biking is going up and the infrastructure and awareness is not quite there. This couple and the baby crossing the road, so much easier on a 3-lane. You can kind of move across. We call it street resilience. People can just slow and pedestrians can move across. Lower speed is key to efficiency and safety. Smooth flow works better than stop and go. Another key here is that this 3-lane allows single-lane roundabouts to be put in at major intersections. If this was a 4-lane, you'd almost have to do a dual-lane roundabout, and at the Missoula Institute for Sustainable Transportation, we do not support anything larger than a single-lane roundabout. It takes the human scale and makes it car scale, beyond bike, beyond ped. Yet it's a challenge because many roads are dual-lane roads, 4-lane roads, or the intersection has such a high number of vehicles at rush hour that you're close to being forced to having a dual-lane roundabout. And that is much safer than a large signalized intersection that might have up to 20 or 24 lanes when you count up all the turn lanes. Communities can work to reduce motor traffic loads to the point where a single-lane roundabout can work, and that's about 2,800, even 3,000 cars in 1 hour. The technical books will say about 22, 23, 2,400 an hour. We've seen roundabouts moving up to 3,000 cars in an hour, as well as lots of pedestrians and pedestrians and cycles within that mix. Maybe golf carts too. Sustainable transportation is about process as much as product, and getting communities to talk about design, talk about goals and vision, and as much as possible, in my opinion, reducing reliance on fossil fuel and creating systems that promote active, healthy transportation.